Back when I decided to learn how to fly, I had to choose between fixed wing and a rotor license. I decided fixed wing, airplanes. Well, today we're going to see what it's like to fly helicopters as a career. Here we go. Alright, welcome aboard everybody. We've got Bo on board today. He's going to take us up for a flight around Miami in a helicopter here. You're watching your...
Watching my my T4, that's my engine temperature.
Okay.
Don't want to go over 700. Now we won't build our rotor speed up.
Pretty cool to hear that wind up.
Now we get that turbine engine in the back.
It's got one turbine, this aircraft?
Yep, one turbine.
No 3 Tower, 8 is formation Sierra, time 2149 Zulu. Wind to 100 at 17, gust of 24, visibility 10, fuel class at 3,100, temperatures 24, dew point 16, altimeter is 3021. Peak wind 100 at 27. RNAV GPS runway 10 right in use, landing and departing runway 10 left and runway 10 right. Advise initial contact, you have 80 information Sierra.
Alright, we have information Sierra.
Fourth Sierra. Alright, I'm just going to spool up to the flight gate. Now bring our rotor RPM up to about 385 RPM. So before we get going, I'm going to call the tower and ask for permission to get on out of here.
Alright.
Hey, North Perry Tower, helicopter 351 Lima Hotel.
Helicopter 351 Lima Hotel, North Perry Tower.
Oh, 1 Lima Hotel over at the ATA ramp. Request departure, present position to the southeast.
Helicopter 351 Lima Hotel, departure from the ramp will be at your own risk. The wind is 090 at 18, southeast bound on course is approved.
Alright, on the go for 1 Lima Hotel.
November 1546 Yankee.
And now what we're going to do is we're going to raise our collective here. And that'll give us the, get us going upward. And I'll use my cyclic here to go forward.
Alright, sounds good.
And here we go. Everybody ready? Have some fun. Here we go. And we are off the ground.
And it's a windy day today. Is this effective at all, trying to fly in this wind?
No, not too bad. It's only about 20 knots. The winds have died down, and the best part is I don't need a runway.
This is awesome.
So I don't have to waste my time taxiing.
I gotta admit, helicopters are a lot of fun. How long have you been flying helicopters?
So I've been flying for about 13 years now.
13 years, wow.
Yeah, started flying in France originally, and then I moved back to the United States in New Jersey, started flying there.
First decided to start taking flight lessons, I went with fixed wing, airplanes. But I had the decision, like, should I go with a rotor license or fixed wing? And then I ended up going, with airplanes. But it's a tough decision when you start out.
Yeah, I was contemplating whether to go fixed wing or rotor wing, and I like the fact with the rotor wing I could be home every night.
Exactly, good
Yeah.
quality of life.
Yeah, better quality of life.
So what are we looking at the instruments right now? What are we showing for our different... You got the NG is at 94.7?
Yep, I got my NG here. This is called the first limit indicator, FLI.
Okay.
So it brings the NG, T4, and the torque all into one gauge so that it's much easier to read. You're only looking at one gauge now instead of three.
Instead of a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. So it will tell you, it'll give you an underline of either yellow or red, whichever one you run out of first.
Then you got an Avidyne in here. It shows. You got
Yep, which runs off the It's basically an assistant to the GPS.
Cool.
Here.
And you got your comm radios down there.
My rotor RPM is here.
We're showing 389 revolutions per minute.
Yep.
Wow, cool. Got a great view. This is Aventura area.
At least you know the areas. I haven't learned them all yet.
This is awesome. Look at this, guys. I don't know. I think I could get used to flying helicopters and getting a paycheck.
Costs a little bit more money.
I can imagine.
About 3 times as much as learning how to fly a plane.
Wow. What kind of different types of helicopter jobs do you think you could get? Like, there's this type of job, like doing charter for tours?
Yeah, there's charters, there's tours, there's EMS.
Yeah, for the different hospitals?
Yep, there's corporate work for major corporations.
Also, you could do news channels, right?
News as well.
We got Melanie in the back, my friend Melanie. Aviation Life. Look at them all hanging out back there. This state park right here that we're flying over right now is called Alita State Park. Take a look. You can go kayaking down there. And there's a lot of boats that go over to a sandbar just up in front of us here that'll have sandbar parties in the on the weekend. It's a pretty cool state park in South Florida here. I guess you gotta watch out for birds when you're flying down low like this all the time.
Yeah, they can be a little pesty.
Great view of all the condos. Beautiful. Does this have a TCAS on it, or is it a TAS? Or?
It's a TIS.
Oh, the TIS.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to be able to tell you where you have different other aircraft.
Yep.
All around
traffic.
us.
Those white Cessnas can be hard to see sometimes on cloudy days.
Definitely, right?
Traffic.
There, got a traffic call at 12 o'clock.
Yep,
Stay in
we got 12
altitude.
o'clock, and there he is.
The proper procedure when you're head-to-head is always veer to the right.
Cessna 172 over Golden Beach.
There he is right off here.
600.
Passing by.
Southbound along the shoreline, Watson.
And Piper helicopter's got you going north.
Watson Island traffic. Robinson Line 44, Little River State Park.
So typically in a year, how many hours do you fly having a helicopter job like this?
Well, my first year flying at this company, which was 10 years ago,
Oh, wow.
I think I did 600 or 700 hours a year.
Really? That's a pretty good decent amount then.
Now that I've become the more senior pilot, I usually fly between 150 to 200.
As far as like getting your first job flying a helicopter, how many hours would you want to have?
Well, generally your first job is being a flight instructor.
Flight instructor?
So you're around between 150 to 200 hours.
Okay.
Well, closer to 200 usually. And then you do your time teaching others, and then you typically move on around 1,000 hours to a bigger, better paying job.
Okay, so around 1,000 hours?
Yeah.
Well, I got a ways to go if I want to switch careers.
Yeah, there you go.
So the little string that I see up in the front of the helicopter here, what is that used for mainly?
It's called the trim string. Make sure you're flying within trim, so if I push on the pedals, it'll change.
Okay, I see. So we're just not flying trimmed out, correct?
Yeah, so we're flying trim now.
Yeah, when it's straight on.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Red helicopter, green blue diamond south at 400.
Bo's just doing.
Watson, Cessna 172, 700 feet, Beamdale Harbor, southbound along shoreline, Watson.
Watson traffic.
Bo's just giving us some position reports.
Yeah, we do the position reports. This is, they call it the blue-green diamonds because they light up blue and green at night.
Oh, with the different condos right there?
Yeah. And then our next reporting point will be the government cut.
Right up here is the famous beach here in South Florida of South Beach. Looks like we have a cruise ship also going out to sea over there. That's the Art Deco district. A lot of different restaurants and places to go and see right in this area. What kind of range do you get in this helicopter? Or how long can you stay up in the air?
Almost 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah. Doing 120 knots and get up, just short of 350 miles. And you got a red helicopter coming up on the government cut. We'll be turning westbound, following the cut into downtown.
Let's see the cruise ship over there going out to sea.
And we're gonna make the right turn into the cut here. You'll have
Oh, I
South
love
Beach
it.
on the right, and then you'll have Fisher's Island on the left.
I love when you hear those blades chopping through the air like that.
Oh yeah, music to my ears.
That's awesome. This never gets old.
Traffic, it's now 172 over the...
And there's a Coast Guard base, guys. A lot of you guys know that I was in the Coast Guard back in the day. This is the Miami Beach Coast Guard station right here, with the different cutters.
You're going to turn south when you hit the shoreline, or
I
what?
believe they stay pretty busy.
Yes, we're going to the shoreline over the South Beach.
Roger. You have a Cessna 172 in between Aventura Mall and Gulfstream, headed eastbound. Also going to turn on the shoreline, southbound. Currently at 1,000.
Aviation's such a cool thing to be able to explore an area. And to me, flying a helicopter is just the ultimate experience for when you're flying down low around exploring.
Got a red bell.
I love it because I can come to a complete stop whenever I want.
Yeah.
500 FD.
I'll tell you, I've been flying around South Florida for around 11 years now, and I've never had a flight this cool before in my life. This is just awesome. Look at this, here we got a cruise liner right here, guys. Not bad. Look, everybody's on the deck out there partying.
And now we'll make the left turn down downtown. We'll go down to the Seaquarium.
Oh, this is like way too cool, Bo. This is Bayfront right here, guys.
Rebel 206 over Star Island, northbound.
Oh, you know, these people are loving watching us cruise above them.
What's on traffic? Cessna 132 coming up over Rickenbacker Causeway, northbound towards the Miami 500.
Oh, this is awesome.
And Watson, you got a helicopter on the west side of the cut going south to the Seaquarium. I'll look for you at the Rickenbacker.
Watson, traffic Cessna 172 is joining the shoreline southbound at Golden Beach, currently at 900, Watson.
You ever see sharks or anything when you're flying around during the day?
Yeah, sometimes we see the sharks. Not on such a windy day because it's really cloudy. The water's a little cloudy. So, but yeah, on those nice clear days we see them. Here's the Rickenbacker Causeway.
Rickenbacker Causeway that goes out to Key Biscayne, right?
Yeah.
172 at 1,400, beam Porsche Tower, heading south.
Got some people that just anchored out on a little island, enjoying their day.
Watson, traffic Cessna 172 is at the nude beach, 700 feet southbound along the shoreline, Watson.
There's a nude beach?
Yes, sir. I thought you would have been there already.
I got a couple pilots that are interested in going to the nude beach.
I'm in traffic.
We'll keep this video PG. We don't need to be going to the nude
Yeah, we
beach.
won't go there. Then we'll swing it right here.
I got people in the back booing me for that call. I'm sure some of the viewers probably are booing me too. There you go, guys. I love it.
Traffic, got a Red Bell 206 over North Bay Village, northwestbound Opalaka 500.
So I heard something about we're going to be able to stick our feet out the doors of this helicopter.
Oh yeah, feel free at any time.
That's unique. I've never done that
Do the
before.
shoe selfie, they call it.
Can we do a shoe selfie by these downtown Miami?
Oh yeah, feel free.
All right, guys, we're gonna do something a little different on this flight. I'm afraid of heights, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna stick our feet out the doors of this helicopter and get a shoe selfie in here.
risk, winds 100 at 14, gust of 21.
Direct to the ramp for One Limo Motel.
Alright, they cleared us to land right back at the ramp that we took off from.
Yep.
Oh, I want to thank you a lot for having us on board today.
You're welcome. I had a blast.
It was quite the experience. If you like the video, please smash that thumbs up button. Also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more aviation videos like this. Alright, Bo, no pressure, but the whole world's going to be watching this landing.
Just pass off your
Oh,
right
I'm not worried. I'm not good.
Alright, so we got our ramp in sight. I guess you just gotta be careful of like power lines and...
Yeah, we gotta watch out for lines, light poles. Helps having the flag next to the pad
Oh yeah?
for my wind direction.
107 over Delta, roger, and right on Echo and straight ahead to your ramp.
I can echo straight ahead to the ramp from 07.
Wow, look at there, nice. Little pivot right at the end.
Oh yeah.
Wow, Bo, I didn't even know we touched down. Great job.
Thanks.
Thanks guys for watching. We'll talk to you again someday soon.
See you later. Kill our lights, show our fuel pumps off, more consumables. And we'll just kill the engine here. Generator, avionics off. And we'll wait for the blades to spool down.
Does this have a rotor brake?
It does have a rotor brake. So I wait till it's under about 100 RPM to use it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Especially on a windy day like this, you want to use it.
I will be careful.